Welcome. Today we are going to do an in-depth analysis of Progressive AE's business information systems and make recommendations for improvement to help the organization become more efficient. Who is Progressive AE? Progressive AE is a full-service architectural and engineering firm located in Grand Rapids, Michigan. They depend heavily on technology and business information systems to excel in the design industry. Their primary product is produced via computerized software. So the use of technology is in every facet of the organization. Their employee benefits package includes a $3,000 interest-free loan for technology purchases and upgrades. Progressive AE really wants their employees to have the latest and greatest gadgets in their professional and personal lives. So they place a very high value on technology. And next, we're going to examine, analyze, and provide a SWOT analysis of 3 business information systems currently in place at Progressive AE. Deltek Vision is their customer relationship management software. It's used for human resource payroll and timesheets. It's used for tracking billable project hours and is the main information hub for client data and project information. Microsoft Outlook is used by everyone at Progressive AE, but it's mostly utilized by the project assistants. Project assistants use it for emailing, managing team schedules, tracking project milestones and due dates, scheduling conference rooms for meetings, and managing daily tasks. Revit is the third software that we're going to take a look at. It is used by Progressive AE's architects and engineers for planning and designing and managing building projects and infrastructure. So the Deltek SWOT analysis, some of the strengths of the software is that it's multifunctional. It combines project planning resources and human resource functions and accounting software all into one. It's a one-stop shop. Unfortunately, it doesn't interface with any other programs and has limited search functions and limited billable times. So when you're billing for a project, you bill by time spent on the project. If you spend only 10 minutes on a project, you have to bill for the minimum interval of 15 minutes. So it really puts some constraints on how you can bill your customers. Some of the opportunities of the program is that there's a mobile app, so employees can access their timesheets and payroll from anywhere using their mobile phone. Some of the threats of the system is that businesses are moving towards custom business information systems, and those are becoming a trend. Software developers are a dime a dozen, and Progressive AE is doing business around how Deltek functions rather than Progressive AE finding a software system that functions as they want to do business. The future of Internet Explorer is unknown, and right now Deltek is operating via Internet Explorer. So when that program goes away, Deltek has not figured out how they're going to move into the future with Internet Explorer possibly going away. So an analysis of the program is that though it's multifunctional and is a one-stop shop, it is difficult to use, and the future of the system support is unknown. I would recommend that Progressive AE create their own customer relationship management software and project management software all in one. If they decide not to make their own software and they keep Deltek, I would suggest that they create system standard operating procedures for better productivity. Or they could find an alternative software, a shelf software that they can buy that maybe better suits their needs. Microsoft Outlook, SWOT analysis. Some of the strengths is that the program is very easy to use and is widely known. The calendars interface with contacts for easy communication, and setting up meetings is very easy, being able to contact or pull your contacts quickly. The program interfaces with other Microsoft Suite software. So if you know how to use Microsoft Word or Excel, it's very easy to use Microsoft Outlook because many of the functions are the same. Some of the weaknesses is that as a project assistant, scheduling for other users is limited when you're scheduling meetings. So you have to be the facilitator of the meeting that you're scheduling. You cannot go onto somebody else's calendar and schedule a meeting unless that person has given you rights. So as an administrative assistant to a team of 20, When scheduling a meeting, you have to be the facilitator for all the meetings. The tasks in Outlook are not searchable and cannot be copied or repeated. So if you have a task that you want to do every day and want a reminder, you have to enter each one individually. Or you could set it up on your calendar as a repeated event, but all of the tasks on your calendar will end up cluttering it. Some of the opportunities of the program and software is that it updates automatically with new features. It's easy for IT personnel to maintain with minimal effort and cost. Unfortunately, new applications are debuting every day, so other programs are similar to Outlook that allow for project tracking and create customized workflows. So in an analysis, the software is versatile and easy to use. It's widely known. The cost and low maintenance mitigates the threats and weaknesses of the system functions. The recommendations I would make is for Progressive AE to consider software add-ins for better performance. They can go to the Microsoft App Store and App Source Store, and there's hundreds of add-ins that allow the Outlook program to interface with hundreds, thousands of other programs. If they choose not to stay with Microsoft Office, they could explore other software that allows for project tracking and can create customized workflows for better project management. Revit software or SWOT analysis. Some of the strengths are that users can work interdependently. An architect can work on the project simultaneously while an electrical engineer is working on the project, and they can layer the pieces together to create a building and one cohesive piece. It's a 3D building information modeling software and can aid in creating a complete and accurate design. When you can see a building in 3D, you can find problems or situations that may arise that you wouldn't run into until you're actually building a facility. Some of the weaknesses are that it requires a high-performance graphics card, better processor, and increased memory to operate. So the initial investment is higher because you have to have a better software and better computer hardware in order to run. Revit gives Progressive AE an edge over their competition that still use 2D software like AutoCAD, and it allows clients to see the facility before construction starts. Some of the threats are that 3D modeling software is still not widely known or widely used across the construction industry. So construction managers still operate using 2D software like AutoCAD. So it takes time for all of the architects and engineers to convert Revit files into drawing files for AutoCAD. So in an analysis, Revit sets Progressive AE apart from the competition. I would recommend that they continue to upgrade their equipment with the latest technologies for software to perform at optimum levels. And I would suggest that they continue to upgrade to the newest Revit versions to ensure high performance. So in conclusion, it is vital that design professionals have the latest and greatest technology. This SWOT analysis will assist Progressive AE management with understanding the current state of their business information systems. And the recommendations for improvement will help management prepare for the future success and growth of the organization. It will help their teams become more efficient and will increase productivity. Thank you.